been fixed. Lucas Appa is IOActive's principal security consultant, and he joins me now from Singapore. I mean, needless to say, it doesn't take well, to use a term, a computer engineer to figure out that that's a bad thing. But why do you think this is happening?
Hello, Paula. How are you? So basically, we realized that we discovered several critical cybersecurity vulnerabilities on many robotics companies that started to produce robots along the last years. They started being adopted by different industries, and as every groundbreaking technology, every technology that arises, sometimes they need funding, they prioritize marketing, or they prioritize logistics rather than putting security, right? And this, we always see this in different other technologies. And since we are very concerned about our future, we usually try to get ahead of that future, trying to identify the potential threats. So what we did was to audit 13 different robots to see which is the situation of the current robotics in the world right now. And what we discovered is really alarming. We discovered more than 50 vulnerabilities, very critical ones that we could allow attackers to compromise these robots and control them. They can control them for violating privacy, as for example, we already know with in computers, the most harm you can do is just get information or get sensitive data. But in this side, we are talking about machines. We are talking about something that can move, that can hurt, right? So on the other side, we try to see which are the potential threats that these robots can have. And this actually depends on the force that these robots have. As you saw on the video, we were trying to demonstrate how an attacker can compromise a very small robot, right? But these attacks also work with the biggest ones that we identified, which are nearly 2 meters tall. And really, right, it's really scary when you see this in industrial environment.
And understood. And the point is, okay, if it's you or me, we might know what to do. The point is, if you have a small child in the family, they may not necessarily be able to know how to react in that situation. But on the other end of the scale, I mean, I know it makes for a great headline, killer robots, and this has been a topic of conversation on this show and others. I mean, if we want to show one of the headlines, newspaper headlines talking about that. But at the same point in time, is it exaggerated? Is the threat exaggerated? Because that's certainly the response that we got from the company.
Yeah, well, robots, actually, we already seen over the last years many different accidents, especially with medical robots, with military robots, and of course with the industrial ones. Why? Because these are bigger, these can move faster, right? With the ones that are smaller, that are in our homes, maybe if you see the video, you don't believe that this robot can actually hurt you, right? But the trend is that robots are gonna get more mainstream in the future. So the thing is that by getting more mainstream, they will start adding capabilities and force and speed, and will grow in size, right? So this is something that we want to address now before it's too late.
And very quickly, Lucas, just what do you want the companies to do? Do you want them to do more of the hacking themselves so that they can flag these problems before they happen?
Well, first, I think everything comes with awareness of the companies. By us exposing these problems, we hope that the companies will be aware of the possible threats, and they start doing actions. And by actions, I mean educating their employees, educating the public as well, as how is the proper way of using these robots, right? And from the other side, the customers need to be aware that the robots they are buying, they need to be secure.
Right. Okay, thanks so much. I appreciate it.